So, you have another family spy for me?
Yes, sir, I do. And for this one, I was thinking we make a movie.
Oh, so does that mean we're gonna adapt the cruise ship arc?
Oh, well, no, you see, I figured we do this thing where, we don't follow the manga at all for this one.
Oh, actually, yeah, let's do that. I see no problem with that at all.
Yeah, exactly, no reason at all. So we're gonna start with a reintroduction of the characters, right?
Doesn't everyone already know the characters since they would have already watched season 1?
Probably, but we're gonna do it anyway to fill some time.
Are you padding the runtime because the story is, just flimsy as hell heck?
Hey, shut up. And so then Loid, he's gonna meet with the handler and realize he's been taken off of Operation Strix.
Well, why's that?
Well, because, he's not getting any results.
ANYA already got Estella. She's 1/8 of the way there. This wasn't gonna be an overnight mission,
Yeah, well, the thing about that is, they're gonna completely forget about that for the sake of making this a plot point.
Is that because if we didn't have this hanging over the heads of the characters, they wouldn't all conveniently do the things that they're gonna do throughout the movie?
Well, it is just the most convenient for sure. And then anyway, Anya's gonna realize that they've got a cooking competition coming up, and the winner might just get Estella.
I thought Stellas were only handed out for academic excellence and community service, not for, making a good pastry.
Hey, shut up some more. And so then Loid, he's gonna be watching Anya's class and realize that the principal is gonna be the judge, so they should probably make his favorite dessert so they have a better chance of winning.
Wait, I thought Loid was off of Operation Strix. Why is he still peeping in on Anya's classroom?
Ah, well, he's thinking that, if he can get Anya to win Estella, then maybe they'll reconsider, taking him off the mission.
Well, hang on, this is a non-canon movie, though, so there's no way Anya's gonna get Estella, or a Thunderous Bolt, or, anything that could potentially alter the plot in a permanent way.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, let's just hope no one notices that.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing we need is some jerk on the internet pointing this out.
Agreed. And so when Anya arrives home that night, Loid's gonna tell her that, they're gonna go on a trip so we can taste this magical dessert.
Oh geez, Anya must be freaking out about the fact she's about to lose her pretend family.
What?
Well, I mean, she's Anya, right? So doesn't she notice that something's up?
Well, not really.
Well, why not?
No, because, why would she know that?
Are you asking me why the telepath would know what other people are thinking?
Oh my gosh, she's a telepath, isn't she?
Did you really forget about something that important to the plot?
I didn't forget.
I merely failed to remember.
Alright, you know what? Just what happens next?
Anyway, they're gonna go on this train to this kind of snowy destination in the far north of the country, and Anya, she's gonna find a key in the bathroom.
Ooh, this is sounding exciting. What is it a key to?
A key to this super duper secret and important chocolate. What's so special about this chocolate?
Well, inside it's hiding a microfilm, and if that microfilm gets out, then it's war between the East and the West.
I'm sorry, a micro what?
Well, it's a microfilm, and the thing about this microfilm is it's the best microfilm. No, there's no better microfilm than this one.
Essentially just a generic MacGuffin, right?
Essentially just a MacGuffin, yeah, but then Anya, she's gonna mistake it for a chocolate because it looks like a chocolate and eat it, and so the generic bad guys are gonna be pretty upset.
Oh no, what are they gonna do?
Oh, well, Anya's gonna call out to Yor, and she's gonna just immediately knock them into the ground.
That seems about right, yeah.
And then the family, they're gonna arrive at this restaurant that serves the magical dessert, right?
Oh, they're gonna go get it?
Well, they almost get it, but then this bad military guy is gonna show up.
Wait, how do we know he's bad, though?
Well, he steals out the magical dessert right from under Anya.
Oh no, this guy literally took candy from, I guess not baby, but something close.
And since the restaurant's all out after that, they decide that they're gonna make the dessert themselves.
Ooh, and where are they gonna get the ingredients for such a magical dessert?
Ah, well, you see, they're gonna go to just the normal shopping center of the town, yeah.
Oh. For a magical dessert, I was expecting, a little more magical of ingredients.
Well, let me tell you, there's gonna be this one ingredient that's very hard to find, non-alcoholic cherry liqueur.
Why make the cherry liqueur unalcoholic?
So that way Anya can go and buy it and get kidnapped by the bad guys because they want their microfilm back.
Oh no!
And so Loid and Yor, they're gonna realize that Anya's missing and she was taken, right? But Anya's up in this new fancy airship, so they can't get to her.
Oh, sounds like it'll be difficult.
Actually, super simple, barely an annoyance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Loid's gonna steal this plane that's just sort of sitting there as like a, museum prop, and somehow not only does it have fuel in it, but it also works completely perfectly.
And Yor is not at all suspicious that her husband just happens to know how to fly a plane.
Oh, not at all. In fact, she's even gonna stow away in the plane's hold.
What?
And so the bad guys, they're gonna try to shoot them out of the air, but Loid, with his expert piloting skills, is gonna somehow manage to dodge every single bullet fired at him.
This is starting to get a little unrealistic.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, and so then they're gonna land the plane, and Yor's gonna be fighting these turrets as well, and then one guy's gonna try to launch a grenade, and she's gonna throw it back to him, and it's gonna, explode and light the ship on fire, yeah.
Have these guys never heard of the Hindenburg?
Apparently not, and so then Yor, she's gonna face off against this giant dude with, machine guns for arms.
So, she's fighting the Terminator, basically.
Yeah, essentially just the Terminator, and then Loid, he's gonna face off against the bad military dude.
Oh, and how's that gonna go?
Well, the bad military dude is gonna try to use some gas, but then Anya's gonna expertly manage to hit the button that opens the windows by falling into it with her head.
That's it, I'm calling time of death unrealism.
I'm surprised it took that long in all honesty. Anyway, then Loid's gonna defeat the bad military dude by sort of cosplaying as him and tricking his soldiers, and Yor, she's gonna defeat the Terminator.
How'd she do that?
From the power of lipstick, which is, made of very flammable oil.
Is that even true?
Surprisingly, it is, and so then Yor, she's gonna meet up with Loid and ANYA, and they're gonna have this nice little scene where they all collectively steer the actively exploding airship away from a heavily populated town into a lake.
After all that, they still don't have any inkling of each other's secret identities.
Yeah, for some reason, and that reason, of course, being that I don't want them to be, they're not suspicious of each other at all, so they're gonna return home, and Loid's gonna realize that he's actually allowed to stay on Operation Styx now.
Oh yeah, that was kind of like the driving force behind all of this, isn't it? What happened with that? Because, the movie's almost over, sir. We don't have no time for this plot point anymore. We gotta move on. You forgot about it until the last second, didn't you?
Maybe I did, or, maybe I did. Anyway, it doesn't matter, though, because Anya's cooking class is coming up, and she's all prepared to make the magical dessert.
Ah, yes, the fated cooking class that they sacrificed so much to do well in. How's it end up going?
Not really, because, the kitchen is gonna break, so, the cooking class is postponed.
An entire kitchen broke.
That is what we're going with, but now, the new time is gonna conflict with the president's schedule, so they gotta change judges to the vice president. His favorite food is, some sort of berry pudding from the south.
Why is that important?
So that we can tease a whole new beach adventure, if this movie actually does well.
Yeah, because the non-canonical movie of, a fairly popular brand is gonna do well. Give me a break. Hey guys, Anime Pitch Meeting here. Hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, well then, I hope you're ready to enjoy this one over here. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.